task at hand, talking to them, talking to them. And we are live here on the Playback Sports Jedi Network, game number 4 of the first rounds Eastern Conference playoffs, where the New York Knicks look to close out the Detroit Pistons at Madison Square Garden. What up, everyone? I'm the host, BX Sports Jedi Kev, the Don of the Watch Along, and we are ready to go for Knicks basketball. Let's get it. Let's get it. D-Ross says, let's get it. Salute everyone that's watching us on all the different platforms, on X, on Rumba, on Playback, on YouTube, on Twitch, and all the different platforms. What's up? Let's get going. If you're making a wager, let's make a bet tonight. I'm feeling frisky. Let's make a bet. The Knicks are a 5.5 point favorite at home, and the over and under is 212.5 points. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck tonight. Can the Knicks close it out? This is what's going to tell if they're going to be a top echelon team. You go out and you take care of business. You beat these teams at Madison Square Garden. You finish them out. You send the Pistons packing. You, what they call it, 1, 2, 3 Cancun. You have to take care of business if you're the New York Knickerbockers tonight. Yes. But first and foremost, we want to say rest in peace to the Knick legend, Dick Barnett. You know, he passed away at 84, 85 years old. For Dick Barnett, a lot of the Knicks basketball trivia, Barnett has a lot to do with that. A hell of a player. I did not see any of Dick Barnett. I wasn't a Knick fan at that time. Way before my time. I hear a lot of great stuff from the OGs that watched him. The original 6-man, as Big Task at hand says. Thank you, Big Task, for telling me. He has a lot of Knick records. He is a Knick who his jersey is in the rafters, and rightfully so. Again, I'm not gonna fake the funk. Did not see him. Wasn't my era of basketball. But if they say he's a legend, he's a legend. And may you rest eternally in peace. Smile, because you play for the Knicks and you brought us a championship and you were a big part of it. We thank you, and your name will be immortalized in the New York City, Madison Square Garden Raptors forever. So thank you, Mr. Barnett, for your contribution to this franchise that we love, admire, and just go bananas for in the New York Knicks. Thank you, Mr. Dick Barnett. Thank you for all the memories there and setting the foundation on this team that we love. So let's go. Super way before my time, but respect and homage to the Knick great. Absolutely, Big Task. Talking to them. I'll highlight that. What I love it that now we can highlight the back again, the comments like we used to do on the YouTube app. I love it on the playback. So great. I'm glad that they add that. Tony is in the building. What up, Tony? Player of the game today is going to be the wild card, Miles McBride. So Tony says Tony's going with 19 points for Miles McBride tonight. I think if they could get that from him, he's having a terrible playoff series. But if he comes up and gives you that offensive performance, boy, my God, him and Mikal Bridges will be great if they do that. So if you're gonna watch along with us on YouTube, on X, on Rumba, on Kick Trubo, on Twitch, come on over to the playback. You get to watch World Kai Frazier with his beautiful orange and purplish vest. You can hear, you can see it with us. If not, you more than enjoy the play-by-play that I will be doing the call. My goodness, I love the call that I had of the game winner from Karl Anthony Towns with the Thundercat O. Got a lot of traction on X. So I wanted to go super viral, but one step at a time. Hopefully, that gets shown or given to Karl Anthony Towns. I would love to get Karl Anthony Towns thumbs up on X with his call, because he did shell out there, man. He was a Thundercat out there on game 3. But now it's game 4. Who is going to be the hero for our Knickerbockers in game 4? Look at Mo Cheeks. Look at Mo Cheeks slapping on that gum, sitting on the bench. My God, it looks like an old lady with false teeth chewing on tobacco on the sideline. Well, what's up? Let's go. As the Knicks are going to get introduced, let's go. We got Nate Dogg in the building. What up, Nate Dogg? Oof, let the hoof in the building. We got Vernon Haglin in the building. Double pump on that. Rest in peace. On a jumper Jedi. What's going on? Indeed. We got Tony, 33, in the building now. In the playback. We got Desmond Payne. Bringing the pain on the YouTube app. What's up, man? I love to see you guys. Great to have you. Playoff basketball isn't the same without my cat. and my family here on the Sports Jedi Network. Return to the Knicks podcast. Love it. I'm sick of these Pistons. Big task at hand says. Hopefully, we'll be sending them on a nice vacation to Cancun. Let's go. We got 3 games. We got 3 games to win one. We got three to get one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Nick Pride all day, every day, and twice on Tuesday. 2 for Tuesday. It's a blowout win tonight for us, y'all. Tony said it here. Let's go. Look at New York City. Still sunny, beautiful out there. We got Cunningham, Hardaway, Amir Thomas, Harris, and Doran is just starting five for the Pistons. Our Knicks will be Brunson, Bridges, Hart, Anunoby, and Carl Anthony Towns, the man in the middle for our New York Knickerbockers. Look at that guy. He got front row seats, but he can't get him. He can't afford himself a freaking $25 haircut. My God, some of these people. Some of these people. Knicks are in their City Edition uniform. I wore my Road City Edition blue ones. I don't have a white one. So I wanted to try to consistently stay to topic. We got the Hitman Hart and their whites. As everyone is joining us again, the other guys will be doing on the Heel the Ring podcast. They got NXT tonight. So we'll have double duty split on the channel. I'll be here doing all the calls, the play-by-play. Let's go. They'll be calling the action with the Heel the Ring podcast. So I love it as we continue to grow. We had a great conversation with indie professional wrestler Matt. Awesome. Check it out, man. It's a pleasure and honor to interview the professional wrestler, first one on our channel. I wanted to put him over there. Matt, awesome. You were awesome, more ways than one. All right, here's the tip-off. Pistons are in their blue and red trimming. Knicks are in their City Edition whites. The Knicks are going to go from right to left. Here we go. Tip-off won by the Knicks. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. We had an invert whistle. I was like, why is Hart shooting it the other way? We're going to get the jump ball. We're going to get the jump ball again, the opening tip, one more time. Don't forget, if you're on YouTube, please hit that like button. We continue to grow. We're on our path for 20,000 subscribers, and the Pistons win the tip-off. Kate Cunningham will bring the ball. Here is Tim Hardaway now to Kate Cunningham. And Cunningham is going to take a three, and that one no good. Rebound by Carl Anthony Towns. Outlet here to Brunson. Brunson will bring it up. So the first possession in on the books for the Pistons. They come up firing, missing. Here's Towns, top of the key now. Now handed over to Hart. Hart now to Brunson. Brunson now with the ball. Brunson has Thompson guarding him on the right wing, looking for Bridges on top of the key there. Now Bridges looks up. Shot clock is running down. Time to 2. They have to put this up. He has the grenade from Hart for 3, and that's an air ball. 24-second shot clock violation. Do not like that offensive start. Too much ball above the perimeter. A little hot potato. I need these guys to set some screens, pick and roll, get into some set offense, break this defense down. Let's go. So both teams come up short in their first possession. Here's Thompson. Spins. Thompson gets a call, foul, and he will go to the line. Now, we're going to see how the referees are going to call this here tonight. Hopefully, they don't frustrate the living crap out of the Knicks. I hope the referees don't feel that they have to go and make up a call or make up a game, that controversial game 3 where Hart bumps a little bit of Tim Hardaway Jr., but the story of the game, they let them play physical all fourth quarters. And for them to make that call at the end would have been asinine. So we'll see how they officiate this one, as Amir Thompson will go to the line for some free throws. And he hits the first one. So the first points are on the board. Pistons draw first blood, 1-0. Another free throw coming up. These referees are going to drive us bananas. Let's see. Hopefully the Knicks could adjust and play according to the referee officiating here. Here's the second free throw are in. So Pistons on the board with the first 2 free throws, 2-0. Knicks will have the possession. We're about the minute into the game. We got Argo in the building. Super Argo in the building. This is over with. Let's go. I think everybody wants to put the Pistons into bed here. Hart now. Bounce pass here to Brunson. Brunson now stops. Puts up jumper. Rolling no good. Anunoby had the ball, but he could not put the putback. He comes up short. Here comes Tim Hardaway Jr. now. Here's Thompson. Thompson looks a little aggressive here. Spins. Thompson puts up off the glass. No good. And here Dorman has it, and he puts it back. This is another thing the Knicks got to do. You have to either stick a tush out, body. You got to box out. The Hitman driving to the basket is good. Josh, the Hitman Hart, attacking the glass, and the Knicks get on the board. They trail 4-2. Defense serenades Madison Square Garden right now. Here comes Kate Cunningham now. Crossover. Now backing in. Bridges on him. Kicks it back out. Here is Tobias Harris. Harris now driving. Harris baseline. Tippy toeing. Looks, and there's a turnover. Knicks will have the ball. Good defense there by Carl Anthony Towns. Not picking up a silly foul there. And they turn it over. The Knicks will get it. Knicks have to capitalize on the Pistons turnover like they did in game 3. So here is Bridges bringing the ball up. Met at half court by Hardaway. Now gives it up to Anunoby. Now Towns, right, guarded by Harris. Towns now back to the basket. Towns now will put it on the floor. We'll give it to Hart. Hart on the switch. Hart now driving. Hart has Harris spins. Fall away floater. No good. Rebound by Harris. He thought he was fouled there, but the Knicks have to continue to play. Here's Harris. Harris stops. Harris puts up an air ball and right to the hands of Anunoby. So I don't know if that had a piece of it when it shot up, but here's Anunoby now in transition. Anunoby bounced pass here to Towns. Now Brunson will have it. Now Cunningham now on the left side of the court. Brunson now wants to screen by Bridges. Now he has Hardaway on the switch. Hardaway pokes it away, and that's a turnover. Just Brunson just carelessly took his eye off the ball. So turnover, rare turnover for Brunson on the handle. 9:31 here in the first. It's only 4-2. Two turnovers for the Knicks, one for the Pistons. Here's Cunningham now bringing the ball up. Cunningham now will give it to Durham. Durham now holding the basketball. And now that should be an offensive foul. It is. Again, now the referees are going to look at everything close. And Pistons want to complain about ticky-tack or that last foul. That's going to hurt them because they are really sluggish. They push the envelope with the picks and the push and all that, and they're doing that at the Garden. They're going to get frustrated here. Now the Knicks got to stay calm, cool, and collective and attack. Here's mid-range jumper for Mikal Bridges, and he misses. So the Knicks not hitting their shots early. Here comes Harris, wants to push this to Thompson. Thompson now back pass here to Hardaway. The brick player puts a three, and they throws up a brick. Now this back tap right to Thompson. Oh, Cunningham now with the basketball. Cunningham almost threw the ball away there, but he wisely kept it. Now Cunningham, and there's a foul, a weak foul here. They're gonna call things tight. They're calling things tight. They want to take control because this is a do or die game, and they don't want this to get out of control with the Pistons' frustration, where you might want to see an altercation or a physicality. They're trying to avoid that, so they're gonna call this game tight. Side out of bound as they'll inbound the ball to Hardaway. Now back to Kate Cunningham. Cunningham around the curl. We'll give it back here to and that's a nice cut to Thompson, and he gets it. Good ball movement, and they're up now 6-2. If you like to see the game and you're on Rumba, come check us out on the Playback app. Hit the Playback app. The video's in the description. Come see the game with us on Playback app, Sports Jedi Network. You can see the game. Here's Brunson. Gets that poked away. Gets the ball. Backing in. Brunson again. Spops. Nowhere to go. Up and under. Off the glass. No good. Misses. So Pistons playing some good defense early. Here's Cunningham now. Kicks it in the corner. Tobias Harris catch and shoot for three, and that's good. So the Knicks down early here now. 9-2. Down 7. Knicks just got to get in their offense here. Knicks looks a little sluggish. Here's Brunson. Foul, and he will go to the line. As good thing because you get Durham in some foul trouble. I've called this from game 2 ever since Isaiah Stewart has been out. Go after Durham. Get him early. Get him some foul trouble early. Get Nas Reed out there because you're playing 4-on-5 on offense. You just got to box out with Reed on the offensive glass, and that will be a hell of an advantage for the Knicks if they could get Durham in some foul trouble. So Brunson to the line here. Jalen Brunson to the line. Jalen hits the first free throw. Mixed trail 9-3. Another free throw coming up for Jalen Brunson, captain. He misses. He goes 1 or 2 from the line. Knicks got to hit their free throws here tonight. Move the ball, cap, as D-Ross says. No hero ball. Get others involved. Here's Cunningham now. Cunningham guarded by Hart now. On the step back for 3. That's no good. Fight for the good box out there. Now rebound by Brunson. Brunson now will give this to Bridges. We need Bridges to get aggressive. Bridges, and now here's Towns. Towns looking. Towns stops over to Hart. Back and go to Hart to Oh, what a dunk. Good give and go there by Hart and Towns as the Thundercats are roaring here 9-5. Here's Cunningham on the line. Cunningham, Euro. Cunningham contact, puts it in. So Euro step into some contact, fall away, gets it. Cunningham all length to get the ball up high. Here's Bridges now guarded by Hardaway. Mikal Bridges. I need him to get aggressive here. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby, where's that? Where's the aggressiveness for Anunoby? We know the defense has been there, but we need the aggressive offense. Here's Anunoby now driving. Anunoby stops. Pull away jumper. It's good. Oh, gee. Anunoby using the force. Hits the mid range, 11-7. Or a 7-minute mark here. Defense serenading Madison Square Garden. The crowd chanting defense. And there's a turnover. Yeah, good defense. And we got a stupid whistle. It's against Bridges. Come on, Rabs. That was a good poke away. Let's see. We got a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. These officials, they're going to call it tight. We know they're going to call it ticky-tack. And where was the foul there? Where was the foul? Remember, this is a different officiating crew. So each different crew might get a different instruction by the NBA office. As of right now, if you have bad breath, they're going to call a foul. And we got some T-shirt time. Here we go. The best city dances, the best dancers in all of NBA. We got the Knicks city dancers. We got the T-shirt brigade giving out T-shirts. You could see that on the playback. You could see all the different people handing out T-shirts. We got the guy shooting the T-shirt gun. We got the girl loading it. We got Captain Camel Toe there. We got a lot of look at that Moose Knuckle. Look at that. You get to see all that here on the playback. As the cheerleaders bring some cheer here for the Knicks. Look at her. She's all wilding, giving out T-shirts. Look at that, shaking her hips and everything. All right, all right, Shakira. Hip don't lie. Look at this guy shooting his load all over Madison Square Garden. We got Caitlin Clark's sister as a cheerleader. There we go. Man, what an ugly duckling. All right. Minnesota dancers are the best, Jedi. We can say that. Look at her. She got a diaper butt on that windbreaker. Look at that guy on his phone. You paid almost what? He paid almost $6,000 to sit in the front row, and he's on his phone. Come on, man. Watch the game. All of that you can see on the playback. If you're on YouTube, you're just hearing me saying things. You're not seeing nothing but the score. But if you're on the playback with us, not only you help us grow our platform on the playback and our community, you also get to see the action. So come join us on the playback. It's okay if you're on YouTube. There's no problem with that. I want to grow. We got 20,000. We're a few away from 20,000, but we need to also help and elevate this platform that's called Playback. We want to get the playback over exclusively only on the playback. You get to see the beautiful jersey, Nick jersey, hockey jersey that comes in, and he came in with his date, and he's one showing the Knicks sweat towel. So those two on a date night tonight at the game for Game 5. Love that. We get some seat upgrade. Look at that. He got a Brunson shirt. He got an upgrade. All right. All right. There we go. They got upgraded. Yo, they were up in the 400 section. So they're mad happy. They're mad happy. No more nosebleeds. They don't have to bring. They could put the binoculars away. They're actually got a nice seat upgrade. That is awesome. Big Task loves this. Big Task loves this. Upgrade from the projects. Laugh out loud. Hey, I upgraded from the projects. Big Task. I used to live in Throsneck Projects. Now I have a home. I've been blessed. Where God has blessed me with a nice home here in Orlando, Florida. No, in a nice neighborhood. So yeah. So I upgraded. I had a seat upgrade. I had a life upgrade. Yeah. Loved it, man. God has been good. I can't lie, man. I have no problem saying I grew up in the projects, man. You know what? That's one of my funnest time, one of my best time living there. Um, with all the friends and that could call kind of family, childhood family. Yeah, yeah. I need the Knicks to take care of business and not giving the Pistons hope. Celtics are looking to end Orlando early. I don't know. I think the Orlando's got fight. I hate the Magics, but I think they have some fight. I think that's going to go 6. Here's Hardaway. Hardaway now with the ball. Hardaway now with his hard hat gives over to Durham. Here is Cunningham. Cunningham post up jumper, and that's blocked by OG Anunoby. It'll be Pistons ball with 3.8. I think Orlando wins one more game before, and just prolong it here. Cunningham went inbound underneath the basket. We'll give it here to Hardaway. Hardaway now with his construction worker shoots up the 3, and he's throwing some bricks. And last touch by Towns. So they'll get a new 14 there. That 50-50 box out goes the Pistons' way here. 6:41 here, 11-7. Pistons will inbound it to Durham. Durham now. Durham will give it over here to Cunningham. Back to Durham underneath. And Hart gets a piece of it and knocks it away. Hart comes up with a steal. We'll give it here to Bridges. Anunoby rises up for three. No good. Rebound Durham. So the shot's not falling in early for the Knicks here. Here's Cunningham now. Cunningham. Good job. Knicks get back in transition. Here's Hardaway. Hardaway kicks it to Durham. Durham up and under, and he got fouled. So he'll go to the line for some free throws. Hart with the foul. So it was on Brunson, not Hart. That would have been Hart's second foul. Again, you could see the officiating is calling this early tight. That's why I want to see Karl-Anthony Towns in on offense go down to the low post against Durham. You got to get that second foul with 6:17 in the first on Durham. Get him out of the game. He is a shot block, a rim protector. You want him out as he misses the first free throw. In the words of our guy, Chef Dan, ball does not lie, as big cookie monster Mitchell Robinson in down the game, as well as Miles McBride. And Bridges will take a seat. Bridges has not been sharp. And Towns will have a seat. We got to play better than this. We have 7 points in 6-minute mark. And Durham hits 1 of 2 from the line, 12-7. Testify, Kev. Nothing like hard times. Indeed. Indeed. That makes you appreciate the times, the good times there, Des. All right, here's Hart. Hart now driving. Cut off. Backdoor here to Anunoby, and that was they were not. And he says last touch, and the official says it was not. Anunoby never touched the ball. Against a call, I wouldn't waste the challenge. You've seen Bernie Bickerstaff burn stupid challenges early. Ooh, that was a crazy pass there to Harris. Gets it here by Cunningham. Cunningham looking. Hardaway now. Hardaway cuts the defender. Hardaway going up and under to Durham. Durham gathers. Durham turns around. Hook shot. And he misses that one. And Hart, that should be a loose ball foul, and it is. And that is on Durham, and that is number 2. That's a great way of getting him here. Second foul. Does Bickerstaff pull him? Reed has been giving them some energy, but the more you put Reed on the floor, the less offense he's going to give you, and you can't play him a lot of minutes because he will give you some. So he will be exposed in long-term playing action. So Reed will come in, Durham will sit. I will go after Reed as well. And of course, Argo says, "You big dummy." All right, the Knicks trail by 5, 12-7, 5:45 mark here. A technical foul immediately. So we got a technical foul called on the Pistons as you hear the cheer and jeer from the crowd. It was on Naz Reid. He just got in the game with Big Mitch. He started drawing at Big Mitch. This officiating crew is not having it. They're trying to prevent a fight, a brawl. They're trying to prevent the shenanigans Brunson misses his second free throw here. Naz Reid thinking he's at a club on a Saturday night there, putting his hands and feeling up Mitchell Robinson. He wants to feel what a real man feels like. Brunson for 3. No good. Mitchell Robinson was there. Mitchell Robinson still kept it alive. Mitchell Robinson kept the ball alive. Hart tracks it. It will be Pistons ball. Damn. All right, here is Cunningham. Harris. Back over to Reed. Reed. Back off, Mitch. You don't need to get on top of him. And that was knocked away by Anunoby right to the hands of Harris. Shot clock at 7. Tobias Harris with the ball. Tobias Harris dancing. Tobias Harris hands it over here to Hardaway. Hardaway now has to put up and block, and that will go out of bounds. Would it be a 24-second violation? It is. Good defense there by OG. Anunoby with the OG guarantee. Good defense there. Here's Hart. Back over to Mitchell Robinson. Brunson. Brunson in the curl. Brunson kicks it out. Hart in the corner for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Josh, the hitman Hart. So the Knicks down by 2. So the Wildcats are running wild here. Here's Cunningham, 441 here. Chance of defense, serenading Madison Square Garden. Good defense by the Knicks. Here comes OG. Jody Davison. What's going on, Jody Davison? Mr. Davison. Happy Tuesday. Happy playoff Tuesday to you, buddy. Here's McBride. Jumper. It's good. We're all leaving at 12. Happy Taco Tuesday. And we got timeout by Detroit Pistons. Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. And we're all leaving. No place like home, Vernon. No place like home. McBride. Let's go. Let me try to get this wrestling in there. Ah, Knicks City Kids. Let's go. Give me a second, fellas. Hey, I'm having. All right, we're back. Trying to get these. I got the wrestling show. Trying to get going, and they're having issues. Oh, it never fails. All right, we're back. All even at 12. Here's Schroeder. Kicks it. Harris for three. No good. Rebound by Anunoby. Back over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson back to the basket now. Schroeder guarding him. Brunson fighting over screen. Guarded by Cunningham. Anunoby. OG now spins. Anunoby go up and under. Layup. It's good. OG as the Knicks take the lead here with 3:40. Good job. OG needs to get inside. That's what I like. No, let's notice. No Durham. The Knicks went in, and now they're going to the paint. Now they move the ball. Shooter, back over. Beasley for three. Straight on, and it's good. Beasley. You got to stay with Beasley here. He could get hot. That's the guy who could shoot and keep the Pistons in this game on the road. Here's Hart. Hart now to McBride. McBride now. Shot clock at 9. Miles McBride pulling out. McBride with the screen. McBride stops. Dancing. Kicks it underneath on Anunoby. Anunoby. Jumper. No good. Mitchell Robinson was there to get the rebound. Over to Brunson. And we get a whistle. What the hell happened? They did not reset the shot clock. It hit the rim, but now the officials are going to cattle and talk here. That should have been a fourth. They should have had a reset of the shot clock here. And it's the OG shot. Hits the side of the rim. It hit the rim. It's still. So they will give the Knicks the ball back with 12 on the shot clock. OG now will be the inbounder. And OG went inbound here to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson now putting it on the floor. Almost lost it. Got it back now. Still in a little bit floppy. Nas Reed falls on it. The ball's still loose. And Hart gets it right back to McBride. McBride with the ball. Shot clock violation. There was not enough of possession there for the Knicks to get a new 24. So a little bit land of confusion there. We got a lot of whistles, so we'll wait to see what the hell is going on here. So the Knicks will get it back. That what they say it was a change of possession. All right, so the Knicks got a break here as they'll give it to Brunson now with a new 24. Here we go. Brunson loses off his leg, but they'll give it right back to the Pistons. So all of that was for nothing. Brunson with uncharacteristic turnovers. Harris will have a seat. Pistons with a 1-point lead here with 2:40. Brunson, what are you doing? Brunson has to get a little bit acclimated here. Here we go. Defense. Cunningham now. The Schroeder. Schroeder with the ball. Schroeder now drives. Schroeder stops. Pump fakes. Inside of Reed. Reed thought about it. Reed now putting on the floor. Reed up and under. High one. No good. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. He loses the ball right to Reed. Back again. Thompson, and there's a foul. You got to grab the ball, gentlemen. The Knicks look so discombobulated there. So the young neophyte, Holland to the line. I'm trying to get these guys ready to go. Brunson kicks out. Here's McBride behind the back to Brunson. Brunson now driving. Brunson, Anunoby thought about the three. Anunoby now driving. Step back. Jumper. That's off the mark. Rebound right to the hands of Holland. He leads the fast break. Holland now driving. Up and under. Blocked by Anunoby. Out of bounds. But the Knicks, what a shot by OG. Beasley gets the three balls. I'm trying to get these guys in order. I hate when I'm got to be in everywhere. Hart gets it. Nice attack. The basket. Knicks down by 4. That's what we told you guys. Attack, attack, attack. Offensive foul. So the Knicks down by 4, but get the ball back. Good call, refs. Sorry there, guys. I cannot. I'm trying to get these guys acclimated, and I can't for some reason. Go cry about that, Pistons. Oh my goodness. All right, they got it covered. Robinson is the free throw. Hits it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Knicks get the ball back. Colin had a blunder. Brunson with inbound. Robinson back to Brunson. And he, blunder, but Hart gets it back. Oh, again. What's up with Brunt with Big Mitch? Get the basketball. Go get it. That's another turnover. Knicks 7 turnover here. Beasley's gonna pull up for 3. No good. Rebound by Hart. Knicks down by 3. Hart running the fast break. McBride for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound. Mitchell Robinson gets it back. He's going to need to be very active on the glass with Reed out there with Durham in foul trouble. Knicks down by 1. 40 seconds left here. Shooter taken away. Brunson now puts it ahead. Anunoby. Hart up and under. It's good. The Knicks up by 1. 21-20. Good transition. Let's go. 21-20. This is a low-scoring first quarter by both teams. Schroeder now. Schroeder, snake dribble. Pull up. That's good. Piston back up by 1. Brunson got fouled. What a silly foul there by Holland. It's the first free throw. We're all leaving at 22. 4.9 seconds here. And the Knicks have a 1-point lead as he goes 2-2 from the line. 4.9 seconds here. They'll give it to Schroeder. Schroeder now. Schroeder gets across. Schroeder is going to have a good look. Goes up. And he could not come through as we get to the first quarter. The Knicks have a 1-point lead, 23-22. We start the second quarter. I don't know why it happened. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. 1 point lead. Hey, look, Captain. There's the Captain Camel Toe there with Tina. We bought a friend. Oh, I'm not watching this one, guys. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's on two. Who got two in the chat? Big Taz. There you go, Big Taz. Congratulations, Big Taz. I'm a little bit behind with the trying to get the guys having technical difficulties, trying to get them up and running. Oh, Dual Carter in the building. Good job. First round pick. There you go. Future LT. Let's hope. I'm back. Let's go. All right, here is Towns. Towns back to the basket. Towns on drive, puts up the shot. No good. Rebound. Mitchell Robinson had it. Mitchell Robinson's clumsy. Get those rebounds, fella. Schroeder with the basketball. We'll give it. Beasley. Beasley drive. Kicks out in the corner. Here's a three from Holland. No good. Rebound by Towns. Knicks up by one. Here's McBride. McBride now. Back to the basket. McBride now. Kicks it out. Bridges for three. Wide open. Steps in. Towns was there. And they say offensive foul. These officials. Bridges got to hit that. That was the worst. That was the weakest push. That was the weakest offensive foul. Did you hear about Carter went to LT? If he wear that his number, LT told him no. I wouldn't give Tom Norris Taylor. I wouldn't give him that 56. Hell no. Keep that 56 retired. Here's Schroeder. Now extra pass Holland. Now Holland lost the ball, and they're gonna call a foul. Yeah, this is gonna be a long game with the way the officials are calling this. Schroeder back again. Back again. Schroeder gets the ball from Beasley. Now Schroeder again. Steps back for three. Straight ahead. No good. And that should have been a loose ball foul. As you call a foul on Cat, and you couldn't call it. You didn't call a foul on Reed, and they didn't even call a foul there. That wow. Nas Reed hits the tumble, and they turn the ball over. McBride, Bridges, Bridges. Holland on top of him now. Bridges now spins. Bridges still keeping his dribble alive. Cameron Payne sidewinder for three. It's good. 3-pointer. Cam Payne as he's campaigning for some more minutes. Holland. Offensive foul. It's Cameron Payne. And beautiful. He says, take a sniff. Beautiful play there. Good job there. Hopefully, this is a game where Cameron Payne can bring the pain here, and let's go. Let pick up the slack that we're not getting from Bridges or Miles McBride currently right now. And they'll inbound the ball. McBride. Knicks with a 3-point lead here. Early part of the second quarter. 2 minutes gone by. Here's Bridges. Bridges top of the key. Bridges now stops. Nowhere to go. Gives it to McBride. Rises for three. Wide open. And that's not good. Rebound by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns now. Back in Towns. And can't get it, but oh, Big Mitch, Cookie Monster with the dunk as Tobias Harris goes down, holding his eye. And Harris is, oh my goodness. Oh, what happened to the tough guy from game 3 and game 2? I thought he was tough. I thought he was Mr. Tough. What happened, Mr. Tough? You seen stars? This game is for real men. He got smacked by his own. He got smacked by his own partner, like Durham. He said, "What the 5 finger set to the face?" Slap. Why are you gonna check? What are you gonna check? Why are they gonna check this? His own friend, his own team. We're gonna call a flagrant foul on Durham. Call, yeah, go ahead, call it. Give him a flagrant foul on Durham. Go ahead. What a dumb. Come on, referees. Oh, let's check this. This might be against this one. That's Durham that just says slap. Oh yeah, check it. Oh, that's a flagrant foul. Man, that looked like a Ric Flair rake to the eyes. Speaking of NXT tonight, wrestling, that looked like a wrestling rake to the eyes there, pal. Gunther's chop to the face. Friendly fire. Yeah. Friendly fire. Yeah, that's how I had my second child. Hey, come on. Are we really wasting time here with this? I mean, I understand they want to try to get Tobias Harris acclimated. You saw Mike Awesome wrestle 2 years ago? Good. I'm glad you did. It was great, by the way. What a great interview. I appreciate Matt Awesome giving us a wrestling interview, a professional wrestler from the Bronx, New York. Gave us an interview right before we came on live for about an hour and a half. We actually spent 2 hours plus. We spoke about an hour behind the scenes. Yo, awesome. I think we made a great friend. We made a friend today, not just on the podcast, but hopefully going forward. Dude is salt of the earth. Awesome, man. Yeah, Matt was, you know what? His name says awesome. Yeah, dude was awesome, bro. Dude was awesome. It was an honor. It was an honor to talk to him. It was an honor and pleasure. Yeah, it was an honor, pleasure to talk to him, to interview him. It was great. Yes, yeah, I'm gonna have more interviews. We're gonna start that interview process. We're gonna start with the independent wrestlers, and then we'll start working our way to some mainstream more wrestlers. But you know what? To me, then it don't matter independent, mainstream. They all got a great story to tell when it comes to getting into the world of professional wrestling, and I want to hear about it. It doesn't matter, no small, no too large. I want to hear everyone's story. Everyone's story needs to be heard and told. All right, so is Tobias Harris okay? Are you okay? Look at that guy. Oh, he's doing a little side dance. Oh. Look at this guy hyping up the crowd. Who is this guy? Wow. All right, Pistons with the basketball. Here's Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder now trying to elude McBride. McBride sticking on him like a wet suit, like a cheap suit. Here's Cameron Payne on the switch. Durham now with the ball. Shot clock at 9. Durham putting it on the floor now. Bounce pass here to Schroeder. Schroeder kicks it back out. The bricklayer here's Bryce Harris, and he's good. Maybe he got smacked in the eye, help him recalculate and watch the shoot better as he hits the 3 ball. Knicks up by 2. He is McBride. McBride actually is Bridges. Excuse me. Towns. Towns working one on one with Harris. Towns now. Shot clock at 5. Towns putting it on the floor. Spins. Floater. No good. Here's Schroeder. Pistons could tie or take the lead. Here is Schroeder. Schroeder now stops. Kicks it back out. Harris. Harris putting it on the floor. Harris. Jumper. And that's good. We're all even at 27. So he probably needed a slap in the face to wake him up. Here's Bridges. Bridges now. Bridges working on Hardaway. Bridges driving. Jumper. Got it. We need him to get going. 29-27. Now they want to move this here. Beasley stops. Beasley nowhere to go. Kicks it back out of Schroeder. Schroeder now, top of the key now, guarded by McBride. Shot clock at 15. Plenty of time on the possession here for the Pistons. Here is Schroeder now driving baseline. Up and under. Got it off the glass. Dennis Schroeder attacking the basket. 29 all. We're all even at 9. The Knicks bring it up here with McBride. McBride now wants to put the afterburners now. Stop at the 3-point line. McBride now getting in front of his defender. Go up and under. Mitchell Robinson is there to clean it up. Cookie Monster on the flush. 29-31. Knicks up by 2. Here's Schroeder rushing. Schroeder puts up the floater. In and out. No good. Durham gets the offensive rebound. Durham kicks it back out. Tobias Harris, extra pass. Schroeder now thoughts about the 3. And that's no good. Good box out by Mitchell Robinson as Bridges gets the rebound. Big. And here's a bounce pass to the side one, the Cameron Payne. Payne now. Knicks will now Payne. Slow methodically here. Shot clock puts up a 3. No good. In front of the rim. Rebound by Hardaway. I wish they would have executed better offense here. Hardaway now will give this to Harris. He to the Schroeder now on the 3-point line. Schroeder now has a mismatch with Anthony Towns. So does Harris. Has a mismatch on Cameron Payne. Harris drives. Put pump fakes. Gets it in. He just uses his height there on the pump fake. He just put it up. He thought he was trying to hunt for a foul, but he was managed. Fortunate that ball went in the bucket. We're all even at 31. We have a timeout here by Coach Thibodeau and the Knicks. 7:04. We're all even at 31 apiece. Game number 5. Game 5. Knicks up 3-1, looking to eliminate Detroit and stamp their ticket to the second round. But right now, we got a lot of basketball left. A lot of basketball left. That we have a timeout on the floor. Knick City dancers. Let's go. 2 big men on the floor. Sign one. They're chucking shots again. Here we go. There you go. I like the so far what we got in the middle. All right. They gotta always put her ass in the freaking middle. Here we go. Nice flip. All right. Yeah, get her in the back. There you go. Let's wrap this up tonight. Yes, Mr. Davidson. Let's wrap it up. Let's go, Jody. Where's our Nick fan? Has not entered the chat. Where is our Nick fan? Has not entered the chat. Where are you, Jack City? Oh, they love putting her in the front. Why? Don't you see they're dumbing they're uglying it down. Come on. Argo says no trading basket. This is why you have to have every free throw is going to be a tight one until the end. Let's highlight that. Let's go. Some way she always ends up in the front. Anna Lee, how are you? Anna Lee, it's been a while. I hope you're doing well, Miss Lee. I wish we were doing some playoff hockey. This is normally our time, Anna Lee, to start watching along on a nightly basis, bi-nightly basis with our New York Rangers. But damn, next year, but we got Knicks basketball. Yes, yes, indeed. Anna Lee, you need to, if you can, you can always try to see us on the playback where I'm actually doing a lot of more watch alongs on the playback where I actually show the games. Like this year, we would have been doing Ranger hockey on the playback where we actually see the hockey game go while I comment and watch along. But you're more than welcome. I'm glad to see you. I hope you're doing well, Miss Lee. Hope you're doing very well on the YouTube app. I hope we appreciate you. I hope we see you more. I definitely love to always shout you out and always love the love and respect that you give us here on the platform. Oh, it's the same thing, Mr. Davison. It's Sports Jedi Network, the same on the YouTube. I try to keep it. BX is when you see me at BX Sports Jedi, is because that's my name. I'm from the Bronx, Bronx Sports Jedi Kev, but my channel is Sports Jedi Network. I try to keep it on every platform so everyone don't have mismatch. And of course, when we do different shows, I change the name like Heal the Ring podcast for the wrestling on the Sports Jedi Network, Return of the Knicks podcast on the Sports Jedi Network. Everything is Sports Jedi Network. Even I try to keep everything, the social media and everything the same, so I could be easily found. I wish I would have known that when I signed up for X, I would have kept it instead of my email address, but that's fine. I did not know that when I got into this whole podcasting game. Didn't know I was going to be 20,000 subscribers knee deep, um, 3 and 4 years later. So going on my fourth year now. Yeah. So yeah, I would have done some things different. Yes. But it's all a learning experience. I get to meet different people, talk to different people. Here's Brunson up and under, misses the layup. One of the rare misses for Jalen Brunson now. Here comes Harris inside. Good ball movement there by the Pistons. They were in a hurry and they move quickly and elusive as Thompson gets the dunk. As Hardaway did the right decision. Instead of laying a brick, he laid an assist. 33-31 for the construction worker. Here's Towns. Towns now with the ball. Towns, Harris all over him. Now Towns putting it on the floor. Towns stop. Jumper, no good. Rebound right to the hands of Hardaway. I didn't like that offensive possession. Here's Cunningham now, baseline. Cunningham and almost lost the ball, and the ball's lost. Who's has it? The referee's going to point Knicks ball. Cody Brown. There you go. That's Mr. Davison, right? That's you. Salute. That's what's up. You found me. All right, here we go. Brunson for three. And he misses, can't get that one. So the Knicks not hitting their shots from a perimeter currently right now, only down by two with under halfway through the second quarter. And we get a foul and a stoppage here. Pistons are giving the same to us, and we can't capitalize on it. The Pistons are daring the Knicks to shoot the ball from the perimeter. Now, here's what I got to say. Second half, those shots are going to start going in for the Knicks because they're going to change. They're going to change rims and they're going to change court. I think those shots are going to start falling for the Knicks in the second half. I just me, I'm one of those believers. So let's see how that happens. Cunningham will bring the ball in. Turn on the killer mode. Here's Harris. Harris now. Remember, Pistons are desperate. They're on the brink. Harris now stops. Jumper, no good. Rebound, back in, right to the hands of Bridges. Good team rebounding for the Knicks. Here's Bridges now coming in all the way. Bridges, Euro. Bridges up and in. That should be a goaltending. No, they let it go as a block. Now about Hardaway up and under and counting and one. Are you really believe that sequence? That's a 5-point swing. That's a 5-point swing right there. There should have been a goaltend to begin with, and then they call a foul on the other end. He didn't he hit it off. Wait a minute, didn't he hit it off the glass? It's hard to see on that one. I wish they would slow that down there. The crowd is pissed. Hardaway looking to capitalize. And he does complete the 3-point play. Without the Rangers, is not playoffs. Maybe everyone will watch the NFL playoffs like we did with Edmonton Oilers and Florida Panthers. I don't think they're going to get good ratings at Miss Lee. I don't think the NHL is going to get good ratings this postseason. Oh, what a shot there! What a drive by OG Anunoby. We need more of that. Knicks down by 3, and it's not a New York City bias, but let's face it, Rangers bring attention and eyes to the product. They're original 6, and they're good. And their fan base are really loyal, and that's a good ball movement there as Thompson gets the dunk. 38-33, Knicks down here. They're down by 5. Anunoby. Anunoby thought about the 3, driving again. Anunoby up and under. OG Anunoby coming alive here. OG with those last two buckets. Cunningham driving. Cunningham blocked by Bridges. Now here's Harris. Harris moves the ball. Thompson with the dunk. So Thompson aggressive going to the basket. 40-35. Here's Brunson. Brunson again. Brunson dissecting. He's going to reset here. Brunson keeping the ball, dribbling. A lot of dribbling here. We need to get some passing here. And we get a whistle, a foul. What we got going on here? Harris a little physical there. A foul away from the basket. Bridges hit it a little too hard. It would just hit it just a little bit right to the hands of Towns. That's just the breaks of the game. That's a goaltending. He hit it off the glass. That's a goaltending. That's a terrible. I mean, this officiating in the NBA has been a little suspect. But you know what? That was so quick action. I can't get mad with that. I really can't get upset with that if they missed that goaltending call so fast, so elusive. All right, Bridges will inbound the ball. Here's Towns. Towns one-on-one with Harris. Here comes a double team. Hart. They move the ball. Anunoby rises for 3. And that's good. OG's feeling it. OG, feed that man because he's on a runner. He's on a heater. Knicks down by 2. That's 7 straight points. 7 and a quarter, 11 points total for OG using the force. The OG guaranteed, the British Bulldog. Here's Cunningham over to Thompson. Thompson with the ball. And that should be a foul. That should be a traveling. So 2 fouls on Hart, called in with a reach-in. He misses the first, in the words of Chef Dan. The ball don't lie. Argo says we need stops. And the ball don't lie. He misses both free throws. It's a 40-38. Knicks could tie or take the lead with 3:30 and counting here. Here's Brunson. Brunson looking to dissect. Brunson got fouled there. Kate Cunningham, that's his second foul, I believe, or third. Brunson looked like he's bleeding on his knee. 3 personal fouls for Cunningham. So sit down, have a seat, Shiso. Ball most definitely don't lie. Indeed, Jody. Indeed. Beasley will come in. Hardaway, the brick layer, he'll put his hard hat down and have a seat. They're keeping Cunningham out there with 3 fouls. But there's plenty of time here. Here's Towns. Towns back to the basket. Towns again. Towns stop. Towns up and under. Count it and 1. Get away, Cat. Get away, Cat. Get away. I understand you had the 3-point play. Get away. Step away. I like the fight. I like the grit. I like the grrr. But step away. It's Tobias Harris. Come on. Step away. I know you were mauled and you were pissed on that. There you go. All right. Step away. He don't want the smoke. Fella. He don't want the smoke. You smoke him afterwards. Smoke him when you got him. Not right now. We haven't won yet. And he hits the 3-point play. Knicks back up by 1, 3:18 mark. Defense, let's go. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham up and under. I got the freaking roll. That was a good fought bucket for Cunningham. 42-41. Here's OG working on Cunningham. OG now driving. OG stops. Up and under. That was swap. Hart gets the ball. Here's Towns for three. It's scored. 3-pointer. Thundercat. Ho! From downtown. Knicks back up. 42-44. Here's Schroeder. Up and under, and he gets a clever that should not elude Bridges' length. That one, I can't have that happen often here. Mikel, you need to stick with your man. You have a length advantage. You can't have that. Here's Towns feeling it. Towns going back. Towns up and under. He loses the ball. He thought he was fouled, but no contact. Oh, here's the other way. Thompson back over to Schroeder. Schroeder now looking. Schroeder is going to put up a three. He's going to check how hot he is, and he is hot. 9 points for Dennis Schroeder. Pistons up by 3. We get a whistle. Oh, come on. That was not a foul on Dennis Schroeder. It benefits the Knicks. They're going to get free throws. I'm not going to lie. That's a great call for the Knicks advantage, but I'm going to be honest with you. That was a BS call. The refs, come on, refs. Let them play a little bit. I know you're trying to avoid a altercation, a fight, or whatever the case is. Brunson called that foul here. There we go. Here's Towns. Towns got poked, and they're going to call a foul. Yeah, go ahead, challenge it. Go ahead, challenge it, because the coach has been atrocious, and he might get fired for his terrible challenges in this postseason. Please challenge it. Please be a goofball and challenge it. Please be a goofball and challenge it. Towns will go to the line. No, he learned his lesson. He learned his lesson in the last 3 games with his challenges. Towns hits the first free throw. Yeah, Tyrus likes to grab and tuck. Yeah. Boy, he would work perfect in a drag show. Ah, 1 of 2 from the line. You got to hit your free throws, fellas. Knicks trail by 2, 47-45. Thompson. We'll hand it off here to Harris. Harris looking to dance. Harris with the basketball. Harris almost lost the ball, falls. Here's a long 3 for Beasley. That's no good. Deep rebound right to Harris. Here's Hardaway Jr. Hardaway stops. Side fall away, no good. Bricks it. And that one put back and caught, and they're going to call a foul. Third foul on Hart. Yeah, this is going to be a frustrating officiating game. 90 seconds here. It's going to feel like 3 hours to finish this 90 seconds with all these officials calling fouls. And he misses another free throw. 3 straight free throws missed in a row. Ball don't lie. Brunson is one of 3 players since Bernard King 84 to begin the playoffs with 4 consecutive 30-point games. Who are the others? Since 1984 with 4 consecutive 30. I have no idea, fellas. And he misses the free throws. I have no idea who's those players, to be honest with you. 30 points consecutive in playoffs? Damn. I don't know. Got me stumped. I'm stumped on that answer. I got to see that. 1 of 3. There's 2 more. It's good. Maybe. Wow. We're all even at 47. That's a good trivia question. Here's Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder with the basketball. Melo in Houston. I don't know if Houston scored. I don't know. Here's Schroeder. Schroeder back over to Beasley. Beasley now back over to Schroeder. Unless if it was Hardaway on Spreewell, drive, loses it right to the hands of Brunson. Brunson comes the other way. Brunson now 1 euro, euro up and under, and that should be an offensive. No goaltending. Karl-Anthony Towns up and under. It's good. So the Knicks kept playing on 49-47. Good job, Hart, getting that 50-50 ball. 49-47 now, 35 seconds now. It's Hardaway, the bricklayer, puts up a shot, and that's an air ball. He didn't even lay a brick. He just shot an air ball. Give that man a construction hat and put him on a job site for OSHA because he's out there laying bricks. All right, Knicks will have it 49-47, 30 seconds, 30.6. They'll bring the ball up. Knicks will take it down as much as possible. Brunson now. Brunson. Contact puts it up, and he will go to the free throw line as Reed picks up a foul. So you're getting Reed in some foul trouble. You also have Durham with 2 fouls. That's what I want the Knicks to do. I want the Knicks to attack the front court of the Pistons and get them in some foul trouble, especially the way these officials are calling tight. They're calling everything tight. You want to go after the front court, the beef of the Pistons, put them in some foul trouble, have them play a small ball with their guards, and if then you should propose your will if you're the Knicks. It benefits the Knicks defensively, and of course with if they force the Pistons and you got to hit your free throws. If Brunson missed another free throw, especially in a tight game like this, you have to capitalize. We'll see these free throws and all these are. Let's see how when they change the ends of the court with the rims. I'm a big proponent. I'm a big believer. Sometimes the rims dictate if you're going to shoot better. What half, the first half or second half. The Knicks are going to be on more of a favorable rim side where more shots are going in or rolling through more for the Pistons in this first half. We'll see. He hits the free throws. We get a whistle. What's going on? A foul on Mitchell Robinson? Why? Why are these officials calling this? This is becoming a little this is becoming a boring game. I hate to say it, guys. I love my Knickerbockers, and I know this is a game 5, a do or die, but with all these whistles, it's becoming boring. That's guys grappling for position. That's a gift. That's a gimme gift that the Pistons got that free throw, those free throws and that foul call. 49-50. Knicks up by 1. 16.4. The Knicks will try to set up for the last shot. Either they'll go to the court halftime with 1 point lead or a 3 point lead, or I'll say 4. We'll see how this possession ends up. Brunson. Nope. They might be down. So the Knicks will go with a 1 point lead to the half, 50-49. There's a lot of things the Knicks could do better. Free throws is the first one. They need to hit more free throws. They should be up easily by 6. But that's just playoff basketball. 50-49. We go to halftime. If you're on all the different platforms, don't go anywhere. It's halftime. Of course, I customary take a quick break, and we'll be right back. So give me a minute, fellas. Ha ha! ¡Huepa! All right, I'm back. Halftime. Hope you guys enjoy that halftime show. The ladies killed it there. The Nick City dancers, they killed it. They were dancing all over the place. They were rocking and popping. That was cool. We saw that big task. What do you thought about it? That was awesome, indeed. Man, it had me dancing. That was pretty cool. They're giving the Barnett's his history. He passed away. All right, we're waiting for them. Damn, I thought out same time. Fall back, baby. All right, we're waiting for halftime to come out. You serious? All right, we're waiting for this game to start. Second half. Don't have a third quarter of doom. Please. We need to play that. Keep that intensity. Right. Keep that same intensity, indeed. All right, we're ready. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the third quarter, fellas. I don't know about you. I'm ready. The Lakers are very lucky that that Brunson got injured in that game. Oh, there's a few games, yeah. Lakers about to go home and watch the playoffs. Oh my god. They could be. I'm ready, man. Let's go. Let's get this game. Let's get it on. They went down 3-1. Yeah. All right, let's go. Third quarter time. If you're watching us on X, salute on YouTube, on Twitch, Rumba. All right, here we go. Looks like a towel boy. All right, here we go, fellas. You ready? You guys are ready? I'm ready. All right. Oh, distractions are out of the way. Let's go. All right, Knicks will have the ball. They'll inbound the basketball here. Jalen Brunson. Bridges. Backdoor right here to Brunson. Brunson now on the curl. Brunson now trying to go baseline, kicks it right over to Towns. Shot clock at 2. Towns gonna have to put it up. Puts up the 3. Grenade, and that's going to be 24-second shot clock violation. Too much dribbling and too much dribbling up top, and then guys have to throw out grenades. I don't like that. They got to get that crisp going in the second round if they advance, or dare I say, game 6. Hopefully not. Here is Durham. Durham backdoor to Cunningham. Cunningham now trying to get, and that's a turnover. He turns the ball over on the baseline. So sloppy possessions for both teams here to start the third quarter. 10 turnovers for the Pistons, but the Knicks equally with 9. 19 for both teams. A little sloppy game here. Here's Brunson. Brunson getting a lot of contact, and there's a foul. Look more. Wow, Thompson. He's playing. Yeah, he just gets a little overzealous. He just does some goofy stuff. He's not going to score that deep. That's just a goofy foul. All right. Brunson will inbound here, gets the ball back from Bridges. Brunson now getting shot clock at 7. Now Brunson getting in. Brunson stops. Jumper, pull up. No good. Brunson is struggling here. 1 for 8. Backdoor to Thompson. Alley-oop, and that's just height. That was perfect executed, and that's just a taller Thompson taking advantage of Brunson. Here's Bridges. Here's Brunson now. Brunson gets that poked away, gets the ball back, kicks it out. Anunoby rises for 3. That's good. OG Anunoby. So he has the hot hand, continues. The Knicks back up 53-51. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham with the basketball. Cunningham now will give it a Hardaway for 3. Hardaway clanks. No good, and that's going to be a loose ball foul on Hart as he crashes to the ground. How is that where he's the one that he got knocked down to the ground? And all Hart was doing is putting his body in the position. Where's the foul? That's over the top. Oh, he grabbed him there. No, he grabbed him on his way down. I saw that hook on the arm. 53-51. 4 fouls for Hart. Here's Durham. Durham kicks it back out. Hardaway puts up the 3 and he hits it. Here's Bridges. Towns. Towns now driving. Towns kicks it. Bridges in the corner for 3. Bridges can't hit that one. So right now the Knicks are struggling and we get a whistle away. What the hell happened here? Anunoby with a foul. He says, I'm tying my shoes. Fifty-four, 53. Cunningham now driving. Puts up the shot. Got it. That should have been a challenge. That was a bad. Now you let the Pistons get a 3-point play without challenging that play. Completes the three-point play. 57-53. Knicks trail. Here's Hart. Anunoby just takes the ball away. And they call a foul. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Durham. Thompson gets the dunk. They're in trouble. Yep, they're in trouble. 59-53. And Thibodeau either call timeout or make a change. Timeout. Yeah, the NBA seems like, boy, the NBA officiating looks like they want the Pistons to force a game 6. This officiating has been so frustrating. We knew it was going to be like this, but not. I mean, we knew they were going to be tight, but not like this. Ridiculous. 59-53 is still there. 6-point deficit. They just got to make the right adjustments right now. The Two Truths and a Lie with Allen Houston. Let's see this one. Hey, Angelo. I mean, that's true. Oh, I just remembered. I don't remember that one. I guess I right win. Which is the lie? I think Spreebo. Yeah, that first one was the Nuggets. Mm-hmm. Was from the point guard. Charlie Ward, yeah, from the point guard. And look who's giving him the jersey. Oh, that was dope. Allen Houston himself. That's cool. Allen Houston. Put some product in your hair, lady. Come on. You look like a mess. Little eyeliner, a little foundation. Do something. Come on. A mortician, man, puts better makeup. Look at Wilson. Tim Thomas. Bill Bradley. Bernard King. I have no idea. Oh, I thought it was Knicks. Ah, come on. I thought it was Knicks related. Come on. You're opening it up to the whole NBA. Come on. That was a misleading trivia question. I'm thinking, which other Knicks? It's NBA players. Come on. Here's Hart. Bridges. Free throw line. Jumper. No, that's short. Right rebound. Hart had it loose, but Cunningham tracks it back down. 59-53. Pistons with the possession. Knicks cannot get their offense going. There's a turf game to be stagnant here. Thompson. Harris wants the ball on Brunson. Harris now. Harris now jab stepping. Harris pull up. Jumper. No good. Rebound. Still loose. Right to the hands of Bridges. Here's Hart. Hart driving. Hart up and under on Durham. Beautiful. And there should have been a contact foul there. What's up? They've been so ticky-tack. That should have been a three-point play. 59-55. Defense serenading Madison Square Garden. Here is Cunningham. Cunningham now dribble. Cunningham and blocked from behind, but they call a foul. Yeah, I thought it was Nick related. Oh, let me see. That was a foul right there. Cunningham gets the free throw in. He goes 1 of 2 from the line. Here is Hart. Bridges. Brunson driving baseline. Lost, blocked, but he gets his own rebound. Brunson off the glass is good. Good fight for Brunson, keeping that alive. Knicks down by 3. Tobias Harris. Durham. Backdoor as a Knicks fan has entered the chat. It goes by the name of Jack City. Here's Harris. Now we're going to get some good luck here. Knicks are going to run. Back over to Harris. Harris now. Stops. Pulls up. That's going to be off. Rebound by the Knicks. Here comes Hart. Fast break. Anunoby thought about the 3. OG back to Bridges. Bridges thought about it. Now Brunson catch and shoot for Brunson. In and out. Back tap right to the hands of Thompson. Thompson with the loose ball. Thompson running the first break. Pushes up to Hardaway for 3, and the bricklayer bricks it. Here's the Knicks pushing again. Here's the hitman Hart. Going string. Hart up and under. He misses the roll. He thought he was fouled. No call. Here comes the other way now. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham pushes off with the hand. Where the hell? He did it right in front of the officials. And he got technical foul. Why? Because you suck at your job? Come on. They freaking pushed right there, right in front of the officials. Yeah, ref, you suck. They inbound the ball. 60-57. Cunningham misses the alley-oop, but the ball still loose and backdoor Harris. Harris up and under, and they're playing more grit and more aggressive. A lot of grabbing, a lot of aggressiveness. Oh, come on, man. Anunoby. Hart, wide open. He has to hit this. They're not going to hit. They're not winning this one if he's not hitting those shots. They're not going to win if they're not hitting these shots. Open. We get another whistle. McBride hasn't been any great either, Tony. McBride has been atrocious in the series. You had a hot shooter in Larry Shamet. You haven't played him. Oh, man. You're captain. Look at the captain there cheering. Look at her look at her handling the balls. No, damn. Nice. He's got a nice stroke, Joe. Uh-oh. Come on, Milos. You know his name ain't Joe. His name is Milos. Come on, Milos. Oh. Yeah, I don't want this game going back to Detroit, man. I want to win tonight. 63-57. 63-57. We need a nice run here to close out the third quarter. 6:15. All right. Defense. Harris. Cunningham now. Cunningham with the ball. Cunningham. Harris for three. And that's good. Damn. 9-point Piston lead. Oh, come on. Brunson. Brunson behind the back. Brunson now. Kicks it a heart. Back over to Brunson. Brunson again. Brunson stops. Brunson one-handed, and that's a foul. This is a game where, I'll be honest with you, this is a game right now that they're missing Dante DiVincenzo. He hits the free throw. 58-66, 7 minutes into the quarter, and OG and Cat haven't taken a shot. He hits a pair of free throws. Thompson with the shot. 68-59. 68-59. Five under just over 5 minutes. Brunson, Bridges. That's oof. Come on. Missed his 5th free throws. He can't hit a free throw. Wow. He hits finally the free throw. What a stupid foul. Didn't even come on. This game is getting a little ridiculous with these fouls. 69-59. Brunson with the ball. Brunson curls. Brunson stops. Nowhere to go. Hart up and under. It's good. Good. And he got hit in the top of the head. No call either. 69-51. 61. Cunningham. Thompson up and under, and he gets the call. I mean, here's the free throw here. 70-61. 9-point Knick deficit. Hits the free throw. 71-61. Knicks down by 10. 4:29 here. Hart. Brunson. Brunson's going to pull it back. Wants a screen from Mitchell Robinson. He gets cuts, drives over to Hart. Hart up and under, and Durham was there. And it will be Knick ball. He keeps getting hit on the head. They're not getting in these calls. All right, Brunson will be the inbounder. Brunson looking inbound. He gets it into Mitchell Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Now Brunson gets it. Brunson's going to have to put this up. Brunson's going to have to put it up. And it's good. Jalen Brunson. 64-71. Comes in the right time. They put up a bomb, and he puts it in. Hopefully that gets the team ignited. Here's Cunningham tries to answer back, and he misses that one. Fight for the loose ball, and McBride gets it. Here's Brunson. Can the Knicks take momentum back? Brunson now striving. Brunson Euro over to Mitchell Robinson, up and under, but he got fouled by Durham. That is his 4th. All right, we trail by 6. Good block, Big Mitch. Slow down. Wait for teammates. Brunson. Come on. Anunoby, Euro. Anunoby puts it up. It's good. 67-71. Here's Schroeder. Schroeder, sidestep. That side is still grabbed by Anunoby, the rebound. Here, and we get a whistle. Oh, they hack a Robinson. Okay. Ah, he misses the free throw. He has one more coming up. He hits a free throw. All right. 1 for 2. Defense, serenading Madison Square Garden here. Let's go. 71-68. Cunningham behind the back. Cunningham with the dribble. Kicks it out. Catch and shoot Beasley for 3. That's no good. Rebound, Mitchell Robinson. And Hart gets the rebound. Hart now transition. Hart Euro. Hart attacking is good. The hitman going to the basket. Timeout. The Pistons. The Knicks storm right back. 71-70. 2:30 in the third quarter. 71-70. We got a timeout. So Big Mitch, the Cookie Monster, making an impactful play with his defense, offensive rebounding, his presence, and let's go. Hitting a free throw. So Big Mitch coming alive here for the Knicks. Nick Pride. We got timeout. The guys want to this fan base wants to celebrate tonight. They're out. They're packed. That place is packed. Let's look at that. Even Ben Stiller is there. John McEnroe. Chris Rock even brushed his teeth. Edie Falco just got out of bed and came without. She didn't even go hair her hair done. Look at this guy. Oh my God! Look at Big Pussy. I mean, look at Tracy Morgan. Don't throw up anywhere. Here we go. They will inbound the ball here. Here's Schroeder. 2:25 here. Dennis Schroeder with the basketball now, guarded by McBride. And now Schroeder, top of the key now, kicks the ball. Beasley, bounce pass here to Reed, fumbles it back over to Schroeder. Schroeder wants to get the screen. Schroeder and Mitchell Robinson comes up with the steal. Here comes Hart again, fast break. Good job there by Schroeder with his long hands. Here's underneath Beasley and got it. That was going to lead to a dunk on the other end. The Knicks take the lead, but the Pistons play some good transition D, and they capitalize 73 point lead. That's a 3-point swing. Brunson thought about it. Mitchell Robinson now backs over to Hart. Now Hart driving. Alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson, and beautiful. That was great executed there. Mitchell Robinson coming alive. Feed the Cookie Monster. He's hungry. 72-73. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham now. Back over. Beasley back over to Cunningham now. Shot clock at 9. Now Cunningham. A lot of contact here. Kicks it out of Beasley. Beasley driving. Beasley puts up the shot and he hits a dagger there. A tough one. 75-72. 3-point Piston lead. We're just above a minute left. 10 points for Beasley. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson now keeps it. Brunson has it too, man. Now Brunson now will pull back here. Wants to get a high screen from Robinson. And here's the Hart. Extra pass on Anobi. Inside and Mitchell Robinson just did not see that. Cunningham back over. Beasley for three. Beasley, no good. Rebound cut. No, McBride somehow came up with that ball. Pushes it to Hart. Hart now will wait for his teammates. Slow it down. McBride back over on Anobi. Now Brunson. Here we go. Under 35 seconds here. Knicks down by 3. Brunson with the ball. Brunson drives over into Mitchell Robinson, but he can't handle it. Okay, I know we said feed the Cookie Monster, but you got to feed him an alley-oop situation. And there's a foul. Good foul there by McBride. They tried. That was 3 force feds to Mitchell Robinson that all turned into results and turnovers going the other way. Yeah, I like the fact that you Mitchell Robinson, but you have to get him on the pick and roll high alley-oop. That's the play that play right there that they showed is the play Mitchell Robinson on offense, not feeding the ball underneath to catch it because he's not looking for that ball to find him underneath. Cunningham misses the free throw. So those miscue. 76-72, 4-point deficit. As Karl-Anthony Towns will come in for Mitchell Robinson. He gave them a spark. The Knicks were down by 1, had a chance to take the lead. A little sloppy in transition. Pistons kept calm, cool, collective, and answering here. So 76-72, another free throw for the Pistons. $77-75, back up by 5. Big Task, you're right, but they kept forcing him. They thought that's the right basketball IQ play, but at the moment, they forget who's the player. Not good back and forth. Bridges got bumped there. Turnaround jumper. It's good. Hopefully he gets going into the fourth quarter. 74-77. Beasley's going to put this shot up, and nope, at the end of the third quarter, fourth quarter time, the Knicks trail 77-74. Fourth quarter time. The final 12. Is this the final 12 for the Pistons, or will they be going to back home to host the Knicks? We will find out. Fourth quarter time. Knicks try to clinch this series here, trailing 77-74. You got to fight for your right to party. What happened? It froze. Come on. Justin Fields, that's my quarterback. All right, fourth quarter time. Ready, guys? Let's finish this. Let's finish this game. Let's go. Let's finish off strong. Mamo Knicks. Let's do this. All right, the Pistons will inbound. They get it to Schroeder. 77-74. Let's go fourth quarter time. Let's go. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham, top of the key. Cunningham now gets a screen. Cunningham keeps the dribble alive on Bridges. Driving, going strong. Pull up jumper, none, in and out, no good. Rebound by Towns. Towns will grab the rebound, will give it to McBride. McBride on the right side of the court, racing. Bride going strong. McBride off the glass. All speed. 77-76. So good speed, good transition offense for Deuce McBride. Hopefully that gets him going in the fourth quarter. Chance of defense now. Here's Schroeder now. Schroeder now kicks it back out. Here's Beasley. Beasley now driving. Puts up the shot, and that's no good. Durham has it. Durham gets the offensive rebound, kicks it back out. Schroeder thought about the three, driving baseline. Pull up jumper, and got it. So we got the baseline floater, 79-76, back to three. So he took his shot. He didn't force it. He got a better look at that shot for Schroeder and makes it a 3-point lead. Here's Towns. Towns driving on Harris. Towns puts up and he gets it no good. Back tap right to the hands of Bridges. Bridges comes up with it. Here's McBride catch and shoot for three in the corner. In and out, no good. Rebound by the Pistons. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham now driving. Cunningham going strong. Euro. Cunningham up and under. No, misses the rebound and Towns gets it. Towns leaves it over to Sidewinder. Payne, Cameron Payne, the Sidewinder now looking for Karl Anthony Towns back to the basket. Isolation now. Backing in on Paris. Backs it in. Spins off the glass. No, that rolls out, but they call a foul. They call a foul, and they want and Harris wants to challenge everything. Harris, if Bernie Bickerstaff keeps listening to Tobias Harris, he's gonna lose his job because boy, everything he does, he wants them to challenge. There's a foul right there. So he is going to challenge. Wow, he is terrible at challenges. I don't know if they're going to overturn that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. And this is a shot. He's going to lose it. This is going to say a lot. If Bickerstaff loses this challenge, boy, just talk about the morale of Detroit. This is going to be an important call. Let's see what the officials and the replay center sees. And if they lose this challenge and they lose this series tonight, boy, there's going to be a lot of thunder and lightning coming on Bickerstaff for the Detroit media and Detroit podcasters and all those critics. Look at the grab of the jersey. Look at the grab of the jersey. Come on. What's taking so long? There you go. Bickerstaff is he's terrible. Come on. He should have said he grabbed him with the back with the jersey. I mean, you could see that. That was the first initial foul before all those other things. Look at that grab. That coach is a goofball. He's a goofball. He's a big fat goofball. No more challenges and lost the timeout. All right, here we go. 79-76. Free throws for Karl Anthony Towns. Did he get hit with a technical? Oh, we got a technical foul here. Wow. Not only did you terrible call and you get a tech. Wow. That's a terrible call. That's a terrible. You got to keep your composure there, Bickerstaff. That's you just gave the game. You just let the Knicks tie this. Of course, Towns have to hit free throws. But Towns hits all these free throws, we're tied. No, that was terrible. Yeah, tie game, 79 all. Wow, that's a bizarre play there by Bernie Bickerstaff. But hey, let's capitalize, Knicks. We're all even. We're at home. Let's go. Feed off the energy. Beasley. Here is Tobias Harris. Now to Beasley driving baseline underneath to the Twin Towers. Good hands by Mitchell Robinson. Now picked up by McBride. Here's a three. It's good. 3-pointer. Miles. Actually, that's Mikal Bridges, 81-79. Good defense for the Knicks. Here's Schroeder up and under, trying to get a foul call, but did not get it. Tough basket by Schroeder. We're all even. How is that we're all even? Shouldn't we be up by one? That was a three ball, no? Here's Bridges driving. Underneath, McBride. No good. Rebound right to the hands of Beasley. We're all even at 81. I question that. I thought that was a three in the transition. Here's Paris. No good. Rebound, Towns. We should be up by 1 point, not tied. So I wonder if they're going to review that in the next ball timeout. Towns is going to take this three. Harris, good box out there. Schroeder now. Schroeder is going to pull back. Beasley back to Schroeder with the mismatch. Schroeder is going to put it over Mitchell Robinson. No good. Rebound by Bridges. Pushes ahead. Richard, oh, nope, turns the ball over. You got to stop with those sloppy. Don't go. Stop giving Mitch the ball right now. I'm sorry, guys. I love Mitch. You know I want. You got to stop forcing the ball to Mitchell Robinson right now. Let him play defense. Let him get the offensive rebound and score. Schroeder, Harris, got called for the foul. Damn. Towns took a shot. Hits the free throw. They corrected. They checked the 3-pointer earlier on Bridges. Yeah, that's what I figured. They cut it. It's a 3-point play. It's a 3-point shot. Now here it's all 82-82. I was telling you that, guys. I wasn't crazy. I'm like, what the hell? I thought that was a three. So it's a 1-point Detroit lead. So they got that correct. 83-82. Towns. Mikal Bridges. Bridges again. Bridges fall a jumper and he got fouled. Got hit on the hand by the construction worker Hardaway. Because he's out there building bricks, building townhomes brick by brick. All right, Bridges to the line. Bridges to the line. Oh, come on, fellas. Hit your free throws, man. You got to give me Ajita. Let's go. Got it. We're all even. Damn, we suck in the free throw line tonight. 23 to 20, 15 to 23. Mm-hmm. I heard something. I heard something, man. It didn't sound good. Ooh, Mitch. Oh, damn. Damn, he's young. They're going to look at it just to give him time. Watch. He misses. Let's go, Knicks. Come on. Why are we freezing? Come on. Got it. Bridges. Cunningham backing in. Cunningham turn on jumper. No, they're gonna call a foul. He hits the first free throw, 1 point lead for the Pistons. Brunson's coming back at the 7:35 mark. Nail biting time. And 5 fouls on Towns. Cunningham to the line. Cunningham to the line. He hits a pair of free throw, 2-point Knicks deficit. 87-85. Bridges. Drive. Stop. Nowhere to go. Tolan away. Pistons come up with it. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham underneath. Offensive foul. Offensive foul. Jalen Brunson, the captain. There is no challenges there. All right, they'll inbound the ball here. 87-85. Jalen now with the screen. Brunson, Thompson backing in. Turnaround. Jumper. It's good. And a foul. Chance for a 3-point play. Jalen Brunson, Mighty Mouse, to the rescue. He's doing it on the defensive end and now on the offense. Chance for a 3-point play. He has to hit the free throw, ladies and gentlemen. Brunson to the line. Knicks have a 1-point lead, 88-87, but there's plenty of time here, under 7 minutes. Under 7 minutes to play, 87-88. Knicks up by 1, and Detroit with the possession now. Cunningham with the screen. Bounce past the Durham, fumbles it. Mitchell Robinson had it in his hand, still loose. Thompson comes up with it. Here's Thompson again, driving, up and under. Mitchell Robinson, and they're going to call a foul. Oh, these refs are not going to let them. They're not going to let him play defense. 5 fouls on Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, that's fouls. That's a foul, guys. I hate to say that. He hits the first free throw without leaving at 88. Remember, Thompson is not a good free throw shooter. He missed what, 4 in a row? 5 before hitting the last 3. He misses the free throw right in the hands. Mitchell Robinson grabs it. We're all even at 88. 6:30 mark. Tie game here. Here's Brunson. Has the screen. Jumper. No good. Rebound. Back right to the hands of Beasley. Here comes the Pistons. They got numbers. Driving. Euro. Up. Good contesting there by Hart. Now here comes Brunson the other way. Jalen Brunson. He'll wait for his teammates. Good job by them. Transition defense by the Pistons. 6-minute mark. Halfway through the 4th quarter. Here's Brunson now. 1-on-1 on Cunningham. Top of the key now. Shot clock at 8. Guarded by Beasley. Now Brunson shaking. Brunson spots. Pull back jumper. In and out. No good. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson will give it to Cunningham. Cunningham now driving. Euro. Up and under. Good. Okay, Cunningham attacking the basket and just attacking transition. 15 points for Cunningham. 90-88. Pistons back up by 2. 5:28 here. Brunson with the ball. Wants a screen from OG Anunoby. OG in the corner. Brunson looking for him. Brunson driving. Brunson put up the float off the glass. No go. Mitchell Robinson gets it, puts it back up. Count it and one. Chance for a 3-point play as the big Mitch, the Cookie Monster, has a chance to go for a 3-point play. All right, Big Mitch. All right, this is a big free throw, man. Let's go, Mitch. Nice and easy, pal. 13 points for Big Mitch, 11 rebounds, 8 off the offensive glass. Ah, he misses it. 90 all. We're getting to the 5-minute mark. Cunningham with the ball. Almost turned the ball over now. Cunningham keeps it, puts up, got the foul. Officials. Where these officials? Jesus Christ. Cunningham to the free throw line. Timeout by the Knicks. 5:01 here, 91-90, but a free throw coming up for Kate Cunningham. The Knicks trail by 1 with a free throw for the Pistons. We have timeout here, 91-90. Damn, how big was that missed free throw, man? Ooh, uh, uh. T-shirt time. Yeah, it's red. Mm-hmm. Esa boca de mama. Oh, the fart machine. Yeah, she's look at her handling that machine, huh? Who's in the house tonight? Who's in the house tonight? Mira, Russell Wilson. John Holiday, Theo Johnson. Jada. Curtis Blow. These are the breaks. Kim Thomas. He's like furniture now. Wilson Chandler. John Starks. All right, let's go, fellas. Oh, that was halfway out. All right, 2-point deficit for the Knicks. 92-90. As they kick it in the corner, Bridges, shot clock at 4. Bridges has to put this up. Bridges side, up, in and out, rebound by the Pistons. Ah, I caught myself staring at that play there. 92-90. Come on, come on. That was a good look, man. That ball is not going down for. Here is a 3 for Cunningham. That's good. Shit. Timeout. Ah, that's the way the game goes, man. Timeout. Knicks down by 5. Ninety-five, 90. All right, 95, 90. Brunson. Brunson again. Brunson again. Brunson. Bridges up and under. Got it. 92, 95. We need some defense stops. Cunningham. Stops. Extra. Hardaway. Jumper. No good. Rebound. Doran gets it. Doran got it again. Oh, the Hart takes the ball away. We need a 3 ball here. Towns. There it is. Thundercat. Ho! Carl Anthony Towns. Oh, tied at 95. Cunningham now. Cunningham. Dorman was right there as a lot of people go crashing down hard. Looks like he got hit in the junk. Hard got hit. It's going to the locker room. Probably got to go urinate. So, all right, Brunson and Hart not on the floor right now. So it's something serious there for Brunson. Come out a little bit grimacing there. 97-95. So this is an offensive possession. The Knicks, let's see if they capitalize here with no Brunson or Hart. You still got Anunoby, you got Bridges, and you still got Towns, who's been carrying this team. Here's Towns putting it on the floor. Towns now backing in. Towns turns. That was blocked. Cunningham driving. Cunningham blocked inside, but Durham is right there. They're getting capitalized with all the caroms and all the blocks. 99-95. 220 mark. Here's Bridges. Bridges. Damn, did not fall. That's how the game has been going for the Knicks. Good looks there and just caroms and cannot fall. Cunningham floater, that should be the dagger. 101-95. Damn, they're going to freaking, they got to go to Detroit now. No, Payne cannot hit the floater. I can't expect Cameron Payne to hit that floater if he's sitting on the bench for that long. Nice defense by McBride there, but it's still time. There's a little bit of hope. 125 here. Cameron Payne now. Knicks only have one timeout, so they can't bring their top dogs back in the game. Here's Bridges for three. Bridges is not shooting well. He has been atrocious. McBride hasn't been up to his normal self. Bridges has missed a lot of shots. Blocked by Towns. Good job. 101, 50, 95. There's still time here. Bridges again. Bridges, someone please. He should have went to that ball. Should have went to Anunoby, but that's a shot that went in. 101-97. Oh, Tony, I want the weekend off. I don't want a game 7. As much as I like basketball, I wanted this done so we could have taken some time and played. But underneath, what a tough bucket. 103-95 with 27.4. That might this series might be going 7. They might. I don't know if they'll win in Detroit either. I don't after this showing. And everyone now starting to get injured, like Brunson, like these injuries, like yeah, but this game, if you look at it, was the lack of offense from Mikal Bridges and Miles McBride. Neither one were really getting. They had opportunity to look, and also we have to question why OG Anunoby absence in that fourth quarter. I need him to be more assertive. I understand he's doing a hell of a job playing defense, but we got to get OG involved also in the offense in the fourth quarter. I like Bridges taking the shots, but if he doesn't have it, let's go. I need OG. The Knicks got too much talent to be suppressed. 11 missed free throws. Yeah, 15 turnovers. Yeah, that's the story of the game why they lost there too, Tony. When you miss 11 free throws, that's even if you hit half of that, that's 6 points. You're looking right now. It's a tight game, 106-102. I'm being nice. I'm giving the Knicks 6 of those 11 missed. And if you turn less the ball over, let's say you lose half of that, or even 5, only 10 turnovers, that's less possessions for the Pistons. So yeah, you're right. That's not winning basketball. And Bridges hits a 3 ball off the curl, 100 and 103 with 25.5. What happened here? Oh, 25.3. Okay. 100 and 103. Knicks still got to defend. But Knicks don't do not have a timeout, though, ladies and gentlemen. Detroit will call a timeout so they could advance the ball in their half court. You want to do that because you could also throw the ball in the back court to get the ball and kill some time. There's going to be a 1.3 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The Pistons could pretty much just hold the basketball as much as possible. I don't know if the Knicks, if you're the Knicks, do you foul? Do you go for the steal? You don't have no timeouts though, so it's a big task at hand. But they're up for the challenge. Mortal Kombat. Mm. See, I like my other computer, the other setup. I'm a superstitious guy in the playoffs. When I use my other computer, it perfect. When I use this one for the playoffs, and then this jersey, I don't like wearing this jersey. It's not a Knicks jersey. It's a Knicks. Yeah, it's a Knicks jersey. It is, but it's not an official. I'm very superstitious when it comes to playoffs. Let's hope. Let's hope. Hopefully they could get a inbound violation. Look at the inbound. Ball still loose. Right in the hands of the Pistons. So is that considered a possession because they it was supposed to be 1.3 seconds on shot clock, game clock. He only needs to hit one, and this game's over. It's over. Shit, we're going to Detroit. Come on. Oh shit. Knicks up by one. I mean trail by one. Oh damn. That's where the LJ 4-point play was. Oh, I just said that. Yep, we're so right that our Knicks fans are loyal until the end. Exactly. That's why we love this team. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to inbound the ball in the backcourt here, waste time. Just hope that inbound pass to the backcourt gets loose where they could just steal it and get a layup, man. That's the smart play because if they go to the backcourt and there's a mix up or they intercept that backcourt, my goodness, the run and the layup with the time expiring will be devastating for the Pistons. So you had to go. That's the even if the Knicks come up with a steal there, you still got to go the length of the court. But if you go backcourt and you mess up, oh my God, that was the right play. 2 point. So the Pistons at worst, there could be a tie. At worst for the Pistons. If he hits this one, he could still. It's still a 3 point play, sends it to overtime. He has to hit this free throw. They cannot lose this game at worst. There's a foul. That's a good play because I have to hit this Pistons foul. That's the right play, to be honest with you. You have to put Mitchell. And look, the only assistant coach that goes talk to Thibodeau is Rick Brunson. I don't see the other assistant coach say anything to Tom. Oh my right. Come on, Deuce. There's no point of hitting this. There is no point. He's got to miss here, but there's no. I mean, here we go. Why would you leave Town? Why would you take Towns out? You need a 3 point shooter out there. Why is Towns not in there to shoot the three? Okay, they're both there. Okay. No one there. Damn. They had the shot there. The ball was tipped back. No one was there. None of the shooters. But we're going to game. We're going to game 6. Ah, damn. You're welcome, fellas. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you, YouTube. We appreciate everybody watching us on YouTube. We appreciate everybody watching us on Rumba. We appreciate everybody's watching us on the different platforms. 3 games to 2 for the Knicks. Game 6. We'll be back. I haven't done the stream yet because I thought it was going to end tonight. So I'll be making that stream tomorrow. So please join me for game 6 here of the first round in Detroit, 106-103. But the Knicks still have a 3 games to 2 lead. At worst, they'll play one more game at Madison Square Garden for game 7, but we don't want to go to game 7. We want to finish this in 6. So we know what the Knicks need to do. They got to get their offense a little more fluid, keep the turnovers down, and hit their free throws when it counts. So let's go, guys. You have a wonderful night. Keep your head up, keep your chin up, and let's go. The Knicks will be back for game 6. So have a wonderful night. Gracias a todo el mundo that watched us. Thank you for everybody that watched us on playback.